Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. Today I have an intuitive reading for you, and we will be asking for helpful and healing messages to help you benefit on your path at this point. I also wanted to let you know that I am also going to create an extended video for you, kind of piggybacking on what we talk about in this reading. So it'll be new information, it'll be deeper information. If you're curious and you want to learn more, please check out the link in the description below. So let's go ahead and start with a reading for Virgo, please. Right, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the Magician, and 3 of Pentacles. Okay, all right. Where do we start with this? You know, Virgo, you've got this positive energy in your life, whether you feel it's coming from another person or perhaps it's different ways that you like to find encouragement. You have this positive force that is saying to you, let's go for it. We can make this dream real. We can make it happen. And this positive force is literally pointing to ways that you can feel happier, that you can feel more fulfilled. They may be even suggesting, a way to manifest a family life that feels really good, a way to manifest emotional support and continued growth in that arena that feels really good. So this positive force is saying to you, let's do it, let's go for it, we can do it. But Virgo, you end up kind of getting lost in this 5 of Pentacles energy. We can't do it. I don't have enough. I am not enough. There's self-esteem going on. There's self-doubt. There's also, it's funny because when we say belief is subjective, but it's a belief in a harsh reality that doesn't support you. Yet, I feel like this support is what you're trying to build, okay? The Magician is asking you not just to try to build it, but to want it, okay? You can go through the motions of doing something, but if inside you're not feeling totally aligned with it, it doesn't matter what you do, okay? Now, what this means is the law of attraction, the universe, works on the principle of feelings and emotions, and how does something feel to you. Feel is a vibration in itself, okay? So if it feels good, that's a high vibration thing. If it doesn't feel good, that's a low vibration thing, okay? So you can do the right things, but if you're feeling bad about them, if you're feeling like I don't deserve them, or it'll never work, or I can't get there, or I'm afraid of getting there, if you feel all that while you're doing it, it's not going to work. And I feel like there's a bit of that happening. With the motions that you're going through, is not this strong core belief of, yes, we can do this, and yes, it can work out. Okay? Why is that there for Virgo? Why is this the challenge right now? Okay. I'm going to ask the animals about the challenge, and we're going to ask why it's here with the other cards. Right, this is why the challenge is here, the cycles and the lioness protection. Okay, and then I want to I'll show these to you, but I need to get a little bit more information before we start talking about it. Why is this lesson here? Okay, Lovers, Hanged Man, a lot of naked people, Queen of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Okay. So let me show these to you. So Strength card, Queen of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Lovers. Okay, what's going on with all of this? You know, that at the end, at the core of this, that we're talking about trusting divine timing, surrendering to divine timing, cycles plus protection here, and the Hanged Man, surrendering to divine timing because it didn't work out in the past, or because it may not have culminated as you wanted in the past. That may not have anything to do with you, Virgo. It may be just that it wasn't the right time, or it wasn't supposed to happen at that way. And I know that can be really frustrating to hear, because we want to be able to kind of control what happens to us, but there are just times when it's not going to work. So this is about trusting divine timing, trusting that your desires will manifest in the right time. Not when we want them, not when we think we should have them, but in the right time. And I'm trying to think of a personal example from my life when I've wanted something and I didn't get it, and then it ended up that it was the right time. I know I've got a lot of examples of that, but for some reason I can't think of any. Okay, we're just going to move on, and maybe something will come to me. All right, the big message in this is to, I feel like I'm giving these snappy little tea bag statements here, you know, stuff you read on the little teas that like inspirational things. It's about following the rhythm of your heart. Cycle and rhythm to me are also tied together, because rhythm is about a series of events that repeat. So like if I'm clapping on a beat, there's beat with my hands clapping together, but there's also silence between, and there's a regular amount of silence between those beats, and that's a rhythm. Okay. Rhythm also has to do with the dichotomy of stress and release. So like clapping my hands is kind of a stress, the release is the rebound. So I don't want this to turn totally into a music lesson, but it's about following the rhythm of your heart. Okay, and if your heart has a strong desire, that heart is divinely connected to divine timing. Okay, now where are we going with that? It's the strength of the desire in your heart that helps to actually galvanize the divine timing even more. Okay, it's not like you're just floating here and the universe decides what comes to you. That's not the truth. But the truth is how strongly you want to believe, how strongly you want to follow those desires in your heart. That's our real work here. You know, we may have a desire in our heart, but we may have junk in the way of it. You know, old belief patterns or fears or other things that get in the way of fueling our heart with the most pure desire. So the way I look at it is like this. We only have a finite amount of energy available to us, you know? It might be a lot, it might be more than what we think, but it's a finite amount, okay? It's a quantifiable amount. If all of that energy is focused on your desire and that desire alone, that gives the universe a very strong signal that it can start moving this desire towards you, okay? And that's how you can affect divine timing, is by wanting it purely and strongly. Now, if you've got maybe 50% want and 25% doubt and 25% fear, that's a less strong signal. That's a weak signal that you can send to the universe. Okay, now there are times when you want something really badly and it doesn't happen, and that that does happen a lot. That happened to me the other day. But the reason for that, what is the message in that situation, please? Because this is a weird message we're getting right now, Virgo. It's like you have to trust divine timing, but at the same time you can affect divine timing. So they seem to be kind of ironic and like it's paradoxical. It almost, or what's the word, like oxymoron? I'll just run through all the words, Virgo, but I hope you understand what I'm meaning. that we are getting kind of a conflicting message here. Can we affect it or not? What are we supposed to understand about divine timing? Whoa. Okay, the Lovers just fell out. I'm sorry, the Two of Cups fell out. I call them Lovers because it's kind of similar. How many cards, please? 3. Ace of Pentacles, the Star, 10 of Wands. Okay. So I called this card the Lovers, and the Lovers is interesting because you did have that in your reading. So we are looking at love, but we're looking at a connection to bigger love than just interpersonal. We're looking at, divine love as well, and your relationship to that. Okay, so here's the thing. We can trust divine timing, and that is the big lesson here. The trusting of divine timing. But the other thing that you need to trust is that you have a hand in divine timing, okay? You have a hand in divine timing. And what that means is that the more open and the more healed you are, the more pure you are in your desire, the stronger you can affect divine timing. So the thing about the divine is that it is contained in all of us. We all have a connection through our crown chakra to the divine. Whether we use it or not is up to us, but we all have it. So it's not like the divine is separate from you. It's not like the universe is separate from you. You're still part of the universe, okay? Yeah, it as a force is bigger than you, but you're not separate from it. You add to it. So when you come home to what's important to you, when you start to build on what's important to you and you start to really feel the alignment and the flow with what you want, and you drop the junk, you drop the baggage, which is the stories, the stuff you don't need to carry around, the old shadow things, any beliefs that pull you down, any beliefs that don't feel good to think. If you drop all of that, then you're actually contributing to divine timing. Okay, this is, for me personally, this is a really big revelation because I didn't really think that we could affect divine timing, but actually we can. All right. So it's like you're helping it along a little bit through coming to a different understanding with what it actually means to have divine timing. So Virgo, I'm going to continue to pull some more healing messages for you or some more information as well. If you'd like to follow me over there, the link is in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you there.